Welcome to PrivateLabelContent.com. In this video we'll be explaining to you what private label rights material is and why you can benefit from it. PLR stands for private label rights. Now, I'm sure you've heard this term bandied around in internet marketing arenas. It's a very, very profitable and powerful way of getting content. And as we go through this video, we're going to show you how you can benefit from private label rights and what it can do for you. So what I want by the end of this video is for you to understand why PLR is such a brilliant thing to have and how it can benefit your business online significantly. And that's where most people fall down. They don't realize the multitude of benefits available to them from PLR material. Now, PLR basically means it's content you can put your name to and call your own. So somebody's written it, they've sold it to X number of people, and those people can pretty much do whatever they like so long as it's within the terms of the private label rights. Now, you do need to be able to rewrite it and use it as is. The thing is a lot of people will, just get a private label rights report, for example. They will stick their name on the front and go, that will do. What they don't do is read the report and check the content and update it, add some affiliate links, add links to their own products, add value to the report and differentiate it from the other people that are using it. Now, typically, private label rights is sold to a limited number of people. So a site with private label rights article packs may limit it to, say, 100 or 200 people to get the content. So only those people have private label rights to it. So, of that, say, 200 people, you'll probably find at least 80% of them will do nothing with it. It'll just sit on their hard drive gathering digital dust. Of the remaining sort of 20%, some of those will use it. The sort of top 2 or 3% are the people that make a lot of money from private label rights stuff, and they will be the ones that spend the time to rewrite it and customize it and create something good from it, rather than just using it as is. So once you've rewritten it, you put your name on it, you can sell it and keep all the profits. 100% of it is yours. You don't have to pay anything to anybody else. You've bought the PLR material once. It's yours to use and profit from again and again and again. So it's absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic for that. But what you do need to do is check what private label rights are granted. Now, this will vary from site to site. It will vary from person to person. Most of the time you can put your name on it and call it your own. That's what PLR is. But sometimes you can sell private label rights to other people. Other times you can't. Sometimes you can use it as web content, other times you can't, and so on and so forth. So all you need to do is to just check the rights and make sure that you can do what you want to do with it. If you can't do what you want to do with it, then a significant rewrite pretty much makes it your own, so you can do what you want with it. But just be aware that some people are very, very strict in their PLR rights, and they will come after you with lawyers and all sorts of things if you go against their rights. Others, they're a lot more easygoing. So always check the PLR rights. It will change from site to site. But private label rights is quite honestly a very, very beneficial source of content. It really is. It's a great place for you to get great content for your websites, for your products, and so on and so forth. Pretty much for pennies. It's that good for you. Now, why would you want to use private label rights? Well, firstly, it allows you to very, very quickly get high quality content. I can create a new site on worm farming. Off I go. I create my site on worm farming. I want some content. I hop over to Google, I type in worm farming in quotes and PLR, and there you are. I can suddenly find content. Or I can join a membership site like PrivateLabelContent.com. I can get good quality content which I can use on my site. Now, what the smart people do is people who are members of sites like PrivateLabelContent.com, they will take the content that's provided to them each month and use it to build sites and profit from. So they can take that content, put it on the site, and within 3-4 days they'll be profiting from it. So it's very, very, very powerful. It really is. It's a great way for you to get good quality content very quickly and to start profiting from it. It really sort of speeds up your whole process of adding content, creating content, and so on. So depending upon the content, it might be a video, a book that you could use as a product. It could be articles you could use as a website or combine into a product. It could be anything you want. You could use the articles to promote your website and so on. So there's loads and loads of potential there. And typically PLR is a lot cheaper than trying to hire someone to do the job. So if I go out and hire someone to write my PLR content, it's going to cost me quite a bit of money. A writer could cost me, if I'm getting good quality content, $8 to $10 an article. That's a significant amount of money. If I want a pack of 20 articles at $10 an article, that's $200 out of my pocket straight away. So some people don't like to do that. So PLR can be a lot cheaper. Sometimes for less than $10 you can get a pack of 10, 20 PLR articles. For $30, $40 a month you can be a member of a site that gives you high quality content every month that you can profit from for peanuts. And best of all, it's very limited in its exposure. There'll only be a certain number of members that can get the content and use it. Most people won't get access to the content at all, so you can get ahead of the game and really profit from it. Now, one of the other big benefits of PLR material, and I think it's one of the biggest ones, is it provides a starting point for your own products or articles. If I'm decided I want to create a product in a niche, I'll often go and look at the PLR content I have in that niche, and it'll give me some ideas for what to include in my report. Someone's already gone out, done the research to create that private label rights report or article. So I can take that and use that to create my products. Quite often I will get together 3 or 4 products, PLR products on the niche. I'll take the best content out of each, put it all together, add some more unique content, add my affiliate links and other links to my own other products, and there you are. Within half hour to an hour, I've got a fantastic high quality product that is completely unique. So it's very powerful. Same with the articles. I can read a PLR article and I can either rewrite it, use it as is, which I wouldn't recommend, because obviously other people could be using it as is as well, but I could rewrite it, or it may give me ideas for 2 or 3 other articles, and I can very quickly find myself getting high quality content and articles really quick. It's fantastic for that. It really is. So what other benefits does PLR have for you? Well, it speeds up product development times. If I'm going to have to sit down and research and create a report from scratch on a subject, it could take me literally days. If it's a niche I don't know anything about, I don't know anything about, say, worm farming, I've got to go off, do some research, find out what's the niche want, what's their problems, what issues are they facing, what questions have they got, what's the products that are out there, what is worm farming, how does it work? Because of course when I'm writing my content, I've got to appear to all intents and purposes to be an expert. There's absolutely no good me writing PLR, writing a book on, say, worm farming, and to sound like a complete amateur, because guess what? I'm either going to have a supremely high refund rate, or I'm not going to have anyone buy it. So it really speeds up your product development time, and a lot of people who use PLR often find that they can create a product, high quality product, in less than a day. In fact, when you get good at it, you can create 2, 3, 4 products a day using PLR. It really is that easy. It also provides you rapid content to use on your websites. Now, one thing people do is they'll take a PLR article, and rather than rewrite it, which takes time, is they'll feed it through an auto spinner and use that as website content. Now, the downside of that is, in most cases, these auto spun articles really don't make a lot of sense. They're not brilliant, I'm going to be honest with you. However, it's very quick as filler content for your site. As long as you're not worried about anyone reading it and looking at it, that's fine. But if you're just after filler content, that's one thing you can do. Or you can rewrite your articles. Now, you can do it yourself or outsource it. There are plenty of people out there who will happily rewrite your articles for just a few bucks. Very simple. Now, another good reason for PLR, great way to test a niche or test test a concept. You can create a giveaway or a bonus report very quickly, fill it full of affiliate links, and voila, income coming in. So PLR is very, very powerful. And quite often you can get ideas for niches to market to. You know, as a member of privatelabelcontent.com, you will get PLR articles and so on every single month. Now the benefit to you is some of these articles may be in niches that you've never thought about tackling. You may get one of these PLR article packs and think, that's a really good idea for a niche, and suddenly you've branched into a new niche. You may create a website, a product, or a number of websites, and suddenly find you're profiting from something you've never in a million years have thought of. So it's a great idea often for niches, because of course whoever's written the PLR content has often done the research and found a profitable niche, and sometimes they can find very, very profitable niches that nobody else or very few other people have thought of. Sometimes they can come up with some, not so good ones. Sometimes they take the easy way out and pick sort of highly competitive niches. But quite often you can find some very, very good niches, and obviously the articles are typically written around keywords in that niche, which obviously, what does that mean to you? Easy rankings, ideas for keywords, ideas for domain names, and really it sort of speeds up the whole getting a business online going. And you'll find an awful lot of successful marketers use private label rights materials. They really do. It's very, very profitable, very cheap, and very quick by comparison. As I said, 30 PLR articles, if I went out and asked somebody to write those for me, I could look at spending probably up to $300 for good quality articles. From a site like privatelabelcontent.com, it's going to be a fraction of that. It really, really is. And that's the real benefit to you, is it's going to bring your costs right down. It's going to give you some fantastic content that you can use on your sites, or to create reports from, or even to branch into new niches. Basically, it provides you with a shortcut and saves you money. And in this economic climate, that can never be a bad thing. It's a great way of kickstarting your business, and it's going to help you to succeed online and make money from the internet. So now you know what private label rights content is and why it's so good for you. So now you need to take action with everything you get in privatelabelcontent.com and use it to profit from. Every month you will get high quality reports, videos and articles that you can use to create websites, to market to existing websites, and basically to build an online empire that makes you money.